This is Mama Bear. I'm out hiking and looking for some mushrooms again today. I told you yesterday I only knew one person that had found some morels, and then when I got in last night I looked on Facebook for a little bit, and quite a few people had found some, so I'm hoping to find some today. And even if I don't, I've got out in nature and got some good exercise. What I've got this video on here right now is wood ear. I got here a little too late. I find it here every year. As you can see, it's kind of dried up. Sorry, that video may have been a little fuzzy when I tried to zoom in there. And this piece here is more resembles what it would look like when it's fresh. This is the underside of it. But as you can see, the rest of it's dried up. I got here too late for it. Anyhow, it can be used in like sweet and sour soups and a lot of Asian soups and stuff, but you can use it for different things. You can Google it and see the uses for it. I always love dandelions. They're so pretty. And you can also Google them. They have a lot of medicinal purposes. They're edible. They have great value. As you can see, the wind's blowing again today. These are the ones I was trying to get a picture of yesterday, and Willow kept getting in front of them. I think this one's a wild sweet pea, best I remember. Some kind of shiny track coming across this stump here. Almost looks like a slug track. Some more May apples and some more of those little flowers I told you that my dad used to pick me bouquets of. Oh, looky here. And there's some trillium there. Almost stepped on. I was calling them trout lilies yesterday. The leaf on a trout lily and the trillium look a little bit similar. I realized after I seen the flower on one that I was calling it the wrong thing. So. Right there. They make the most beautiful bouquet of flowers. They smell so good. They always grow on the creek banks, and like I said, my dad would always bring me a fresh bouquet of them. It was special to me, a great memory, precious memories. And I don't know if you can see them or not, but they're thick up here. I was saying on a video a couple days ago that, or maybe yesterday, that it's more of those little wild sweet peas that my dad used to pick me those. I don't know how good the lighting is out here, so I don't know if you can see all these, but having to get out some sawbriars here, tearing up my legs. But anyhow, they're pretty thick up here. It always meant so much to me that he brought me the bouquets of them. He couldn't have bought me anything I liked better. And like I said, I have some that's pressed in a photo album from all those years ago. And he's gone on to glory now. And I miss him. But I always think of him when I see these, because he did pick me bouquets of them all the time. And my sister was living when I was a little girl, and he would pick me those bouquets. So she's the one that pressed the flowers in an album for me. I'm glad she did, because it's a precious memory for me, because that she did it, and she's gone on to glory now too. She died when she was 28 years old. So those flowers in that album mean more to me in a lot of ways than anything ever could, because she did it for me, because she knew it meant a lot to me, and because he was the one that picked them for me. There's a mushroom, so it's a good indication that mushrooms are out. Now every time I see one of these, I'm going to think of what Waylon said on our hike a couple of days ago. He said those look like sea urchins. This is a bloomed trillium. I think they're so pretty. And they are thick up here. I mean, they're everywhere. Look, perfect resting spot. A seat just for me. Those are some huge witch's cauldron. Some regular size ones there, but yeah. Those are enormous. There's the sheep eating in the back pasture in Satch's field. We named that field Satch's field because we had a coon dog named Satch, and when he passed away, we buried him in that field. So we've always called it Satch's field then. That dog meant a lot to us. Hunted coon many nights with him. Everything on this hillside grows big. Look at those trillium. I may be pronouncing it wrong, but anyhow. There's also May apples galore here, and mushrooms are found where May apples are at too, so good place to find them. Come back here because I'm going to see how many babies there is today and see if we've had any more babies born. I told you the other day that I had above ground deer stand back here, and that's it. I also was telling you I need to get another blind that goes over them. You can buy the replacement blinds. The wind, as you can see what's left of that one, it's tattered it to pieces. That's a good little stand though. It's back here in Satch's field too. And that big old tree there kind of blocks me from that direction. Okay folks, I think I'm counting 7 babies, so that means we have had a new baby born. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes indeed we have. I'd say the new one is that one right out there. This mama over here, I can't hardly see my screen, so I know I always tell you guys that, but true story. Okay, there's one laying down, and she may be going to be the next to have one, but that one in front of her had 2 twins, and then that one over there I think is the new one. Yeah, it looks like she's got some bloody on her backside. Aren't they precious? That one in the front there, the one I was telling you is multicolored. He's so cute. And then, let's see here if I can get in on it. That one there standing by its mom, that's the first one that was born, and it's already huge. I mean, they grow so fast. The one there looks like she might be next. See something white laying on the ground over there. I'll go check and see what that is. Okay, I have determined that is another mother laying down over there. So I'd say the 2 that's laying down are going to be the next to have them. I don't even know if you can, yeah, you can see it right there. I'm going to go check on her, but I can't tell if that's a baby laying by her on the other side or if she's in labor, because she has been pretty vocal. That is why I come down here, is because I could hear one of them crying out as I was walking down that hillside. That's why I come on down here. You see she's got blood hanging from her tail, so that baby's not very old. And I was correct about this one, so there is 8. She had a baby on the other side. I'm gonna go check on it, make sure it's okay, because she's a beller now. So, and the other one here that I told you I think is gonna be next, I still think she is, because I don't know, she was laying down over there. So look at all these pretty flowers. coming over here because I kept hearing something, a noise back here. I hope it's just a turtle and not a snake. Okay, I come over here to check the noise out. I don't know if you can see, but there's a turtle. I definitely knew I heard some movement over here. I was just hoping it wasn't a snake. That's not. I'm okay with it being a turtle. You move on, bud, so they can see you move. About 4 years ago, we hired someone to come in and weld these and put all these corners in, these metal corners, and that sure was well worth its money. It wasn't cheap, but they'll last a long time and keeps our critters more secure. You can probably hear the creek over there. That's right there. That's where me and Waylon was hiking a couple days ago. I'm gonna hike along this fence line back up to the homestead just to check for any places where a tree might have fell, and also a lot of times we find deer sheds out here where the deer have jumped over the fence there, and that'll jar their loose horns off. We make chandeliers with them and we use them. Now I think that those little leaves you see there are the ones that'll be the trout lilies. As you can see, we got this little spring that comes right through our back pasture back here in Satch's field. I can get on, I guess you can see it. Anyhow, that's good because that keeps them some. They've got other water sources, but while they're back here, they got some fresh spring water too. Let's come right over here and get them a drink. I like to eat a lot of that little watercress and stuff that grows in there too. There's some little violets. Yeah, you can see it goes all the way up through there. So there's the two newest ones. Sound like that little one was saying, "Mom, Mom." Oh, did you hear her? So cute. I think that other one that was laying down that I walked up on a minute ago, I think she must have just been born. But I hope she's okay. She don't seem like she's moving around a lot. Her mama's over there with her. I guess she's just resting. Just cleaning her up back here, if you can see. This one's keeping a good eye on hers. Okay, I'm gonna leave them be. This one here is that one I was telling you that's such a big one there. The one to the left in the photo. So yeah, 8 total. 2 behind me and 6 over. So far, that little multicolored one there is my favorite. If you'll listen in the background, I think I'm hearing a turkey. Anyhow, this one's nursing. That's good to know. You always want to see that. You hear that? I was wrong. I walked over here to the creek to see what that noise was, and it was a wood duck. I wish I would have captured it flying off, but I didn't. Small redbud tree. Now that little single stem coming up there, I think that's the trout lily. Not the flower there, just a little, that right there. Okay, folks, I'm walking back towards the homestead. I just went out this morning and done my morning chores and fed and watered everything and collected what eggs was already in there, and then I decided I'd take a walk and come back and look for some mushrooms and just get out and enjoy some nature. You see the sheep all the way back there. I'm walking away from them. Anyhow, thanks for following me along. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Share and like our videos. That helps our channel grow. Comment if you'd like. This is a big old... Yeah, I get sidetracked. That's a big one. See, there you go. Anyhow, I love to get out here when we can, and like I said, pretty soon the seed ticks will be out, and then you have to spray down with a bunch of Sawyer or some kind of spray to keep them off of you. And I don't like to have to do that. But I love being out here. Yesterday, me and Waylon didn't get any ticks. The day before, I got one and he got 3 big ones. Not seed ticks, but big ones. But yesterday, we didn't walk through this pasture either, and we did the day before. So I'm sure I'll have some today too, but I'll get me a shower as soon as I get to the house. But I've enjoyed my walk, and hope y'all enjoyed seeing the babies and getting to walk around the homestead with me. There's so much more of it I haven't showed you yet. I haven't even got to the other side on the creek. Like I said, the creek borders 2 sides of our property. It borders the west side and the south side. And look at all the flowers. It turns and then it comes down the south side. There's the woods, our fencing. That's where the creek's at over there. Anyhow, we need to get out here and do some bush hogging. Hope y'all have a blessed day. like I said, thanks for following me. As you can see the homestead up there. I still got a ways to walk, but I'm going to enjoy it. Looks like something's already been eaten on that mushroom. Whoa, you're muddy. Got back to the homestead here, and I was walking out here in my garden seeing what all I need to do. Now some of these are fixing to go to seed, but this is all volunteer mustard greens. I didn't even know it was out here. So I'm sure I can get enough here to have at least one dinner. I'm excited about it. Can't wait to get to gardening. There's some other stuff in with it too. You see there's some henbit. That flowered stuff is henbit. No, that's the purple dead nettle. And henbit. There's both. Okay. That's why. I'm seeing this one's henbit. And that one's the purple dead nettle. If you see the difference, these have like a heart leaf, and that's the purple dead nettle. The one that looks like a little hen's nest. If I can get on it here. That is the henbit. See, that's that purple dead nettle. We've got it everywhere. We got henbit everywhere too, but the dead nettle is thick here. You can also see in our garden here, we dump our ashes out here and eggshells. We got a lot of stuff here that will work into the ground. The chickens are all out there like, let me in there and I'll work it up for you. Wouldn't be surprised if there's some volunteer tomatoes coming up in here. This is a closer view of that old shed we used to keep our rakes and our garden supplies in here as far as tools, but it needs to come down. It's a safety hazard. Look what else I've got coming up volunteer here in the midst of all these purple dead nettles. Can you see those onions? Now those are slicing onions. So there's quite a few of them. That right there, we have those all over the place, and that is the elderberry bushes. Anyhow, I cannot believe how many onions there is coming up volunteer. See all those? I pulled one of them up for you to see the bottom of it. That's crazy.